All right. Tara, if you just want to start with an opening statement after the win today.
I would say that was really by far our most physical game that we've played so far. And just Indiana, very experienced team, really talented players, very well coached team. This is a great win for our team and our program. So we're really excited. We didn't, we're just getting Haley back in the mix a little bit. I thought she helped us. I thought Cam had a great game. Fran, we went inside and Fran delivered on a lot of baskets for us. I thought, the defensive pressure that Indiana put on, really helped Lacey. She stepped up in a lot of good possessions for us. We've got a lot of different people in there. And we just, we continue to improve. We just have to keep getting better.
We'll start with if Doug, you have anything since you're here.
Coach, just looking at the stats, the rebounding edge, you guys had dominated the boards, it seemed, and just had the free throws. I'm guessing something I want to work on.
Well, yeah, I thought we did a good job on the boards. It was probably the free throw that I'm glad that was missed was the very last one, actually. But we do need to do a better job from the free throw line. And I think we're making progress. We need to play better defense without fouling. We need to just play with better pace. We were a little disjointed out there sometimes, but we made some key baskets and found a way to win.
Cam's game, 21
yeah.
rebounds, 5 blocks, 5 assists.
Yeah, Cam had a great game. I'm really proud of her. She really had a great game. She got beat up in there. I think it was really physical. I thought she responded really well. She didn't get in foul trouble, and we have to battle. We don't. There were times where I just thought we didn't get back as fast as we need to, and they're an excellent team. Obviously, they're an Elite Eight team with everyone back, and they play very well together. And I think we got their A game. It felt like it anyway. They're going to win a lot of games this year.
If anyone have any questions on Zoom, just raise your hand.
I guess if I can.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. Hi, Coach. This is Matt Cohen with the Indianapolis Star. I just wanted to ask, kind of with Cam, I guess, how did you want to utilize her against IU's just interior players? I guess, was that something that you were looking to as a focus to kind of try to beat IU inside for this game?
Cam is a great weapon inside. She drives really well from the high post. You saw that too. She's really a complete package. She can score. She really is very quick. I think that they tried to put bodies on her. They doubled her. They tripled her. And a lot of times she made really good passes out of it to Fran or to Haley, or to Ashton. And she finishes really well around the basket. So. She had a great game.
Anything else? Go ahead.
Tara, this is a really good battle for two really good teams early in the season. You're coming on Saturday. What does it say about you guys that you're testing yourself against really good teams early on?
So Doug asked what it means if we're testing ourselves because we're playing such a tough schedule. It means the coach is crazy. Who did the schedule? I'm ready to kill right now, but that was me. I really hope it will help us in the long run. Really give a lot of people game experience. We're able to get a lot of different people in the game. We need to play some of our younger players a little bit more, but they have to understand, what we need done. We're in for a battle tomorrow night, no doubt. But tomorrow afternoon. But I think this is it's November, and this is a time that we can really learn about ourselves and improve a lot. So hopefully that will happen.
I guess.
Sorry. Haley did well. She's doing well. I thought she gave us some real good minutes. Yeah, she's fine.
Matt, go ahead.
I apologize. I didn't see the question being asked in there. I was just going to ask, I guess, playing against Indiana, a school that you played at yourself, I guess, what's it like seeing, a school where you spend so much time at, having this success with
I'm really excited for Indiana during the tournament. I text Terry. I'm really excited for how well they're doing. I'm just jealous that I didn't get to wear those striped pants when I was playing there because we didn't have those as our warm-ups. But Terry's doing a great job. Their team is they're very physical. They're very skilled. They really they gave us all that we could handle and more.
All right. I think that's
All
it.
right. Thank you very much. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Doug, do you have another one?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
All right, we'll start with Doug Feinberg from the AP in the room.
And we're going to learn a lot. We're going to learn a lot from this film, but it just gives us confidence that we can play with the best. And it's early. We're 5 games in, but we are disappointed because we wanted that bad. But it's only going to fuel us.
I apologize. This was what was already asked. I didn't hear the initial question, so I apologize if so. But I guess from this game where you guys, just were out rebounded by so much, struggled in the paint for a large part. I guess to have all of that and still compete with the national champions, I guess, what does that mean to you guys?
Yeah, again, we're disappointed with how we played, but our fight was there, our energy, our willingness to not give up. When they made their run in the first quarter, and when they tried to make their runs in the second half, we had answers for just wanting to win in that will. And again, like you said, we didn't shoot well, we didn't rebound well. Defensively, we made some mistakes. So it gives us confidence that we can play with the best teams in the country, and we're gonna learn a lot from the film, that's for sure.
Allie, what was one part of your team today that you thought did really well?
Like I said, our toughness, our willingness to do whatever it took down the stretch to stay in it. Our fight, we fought. We didn't shoot well at all, and we still executed when we needed to, and we made when they tried to make their runs, we had answers, and like I said, just our fight.
Doug, question in the room.
Allie, when you look at this game, I mean, you got close so many times, just couldn't get that one basket to tie the goal in the lead. I mean, how big is that mentally? Hey, we're fighting, we just can't get that.
Right.
That might have propelled you.
No, yeah, and at times it felt like that, but again, as a leader, I kept telling us we just need to stop and we need to score, and I was trying to encourage us. I thought Grace played so hard, and she didn't get shots to fall. So again, we all tried to encourage one another and to keep keep fighting. We're never going to give up. That's what we won't do. Again, we might not shoot it well. You know, we might not rebound well, but at the end of the day, we're going to give it all we have. And we did.
Me, Doug. All right. Any other questions for Allie?
Hey, Allie, Skip Daly with the South Central Indiana News Network. What do you take away from today's game and apply directly? You've got a tough game against Miami, and then you've got, you know, another top 10 coming up here next week in South Carolina. What do you take from today's tough loss and apply in those two games?
Yeah, I mean,
It's North Carolina State there, Skip. Yeah, not South Carolina.
we just, like I said, I think, you know, shots aren't going to fall at times, but we got out rebounded. And for us to compete with the best in the country, we're going to have to rebound better. That's all of us. That's not just the bigs, that's the guards. I think that's going to be huge, but just again, our ability to bounce back. Like you said, we have a great team coming up in 2 days. So we have to be able to, you know, be disappointed and learn from it, but bounce back and be ready for the next one. Because like I said, it's early and we're going to learn a lot from this.
Do you have anything else for Allie? All right. Thanks, Allie.
Thank you.
All right. Indiana head coach Terry Moren will make an opening statement. She'll then take questions starting with Doug Feinberg in the room, and then I'll move to Zoom.
We're disappointed. You know, Allie got a good look there at the end. It just didn't go down for her. Great learning for Mackenzie, realizing that we are down 3 and she needed to kick that thing back out and give us another shot outside the arc. But now it's a great opportunity for her to learn and our entire group to learn. And so I suppose we'll find other things inside the game that we're going to learn from. And as I said to them, this will serve us well down the stretch and once Big Ten starts. Disappointed, feel for my kids today. I thought they competed on a day that we didn't shoot it great. You know, if you look at our 3 of our starters with Alexa and Mackenzie and Grace, they struggled today, and yet we still have a chance of, you know, winning the game. And so I guess if there's a silver lining there, is that we can compete with anybody in the country, and on a day that, you know, we didn't shoot the balls particularly as well as we needed to in order to beat a team like Stanford.
Terry, I mean, to be that close, besides the stats from the rebounding was
Yeah.
decisively in their advantage. The shooting wasn't great for you guys, but that said, you guys were right there and had a chance to tie or win in the last minute.
Yeah, no doubt that the rebounding was the bugaboo today for us. We told our kids that was the number one key on the board, Doug, is that we were going to have to be relentless. They rebound. They're so much bigger and than we are, and we knew that was going to be a big key if we were going to win the game. And certainly that we didn't do a good enough job. And give Stanford credit for that. But nonetheless, as you said, we still gave ourselves a chance, to win the game or tie it up there at the end and send it to overtime. It just the shot just didn't go for Allie.
The other one is just, it seemed you guys got right back in it every time. Like within one, within two, within one.
Right.
Just couldn't get that tire over the
over the hump. No, it has a lot to do with Stanford too. But you're right. I think that, whether we came down and just couldn't capitalize, like I said, we just didn't shoot the ball well enough to beat a team like Stanford. And I think we got some really good looks. I think about, Grace Berger. I thought she got a lot of really good looks. Mackenzie was really swallowed up there tonight, in the low block, and she's going to continue to be guarded, with double coverage, and she has to get better. Lex, obviously I thought she was, had her best effort of trying to get to the rim and draw some fouls, and but nothing was easy for us, around the rim in particular. So, but still, I think we'll find some things that we did really well, and that was, we fought like crazy to get back into the game, and we like I said, we gave ourselves a chance. But I'm disappointed for our group because I thought that as they always do, they left everything they had on a day they didn't shoot the ball very well. But from an effort standpoint, I thought they were everything that they have been, and that's just a tough group of women.
As coach, kind of on the rebounding, because when you're watching from the bench, I guess what were things that you kind of worked on against a team that was so much bigger, and then comparatively kind of to what you actually saw in the game of what actually went wrong inside?
There's nothing that went wrong. We just, whether it was, they're big. You have a 6'5" and you have a 6'4" kid in there, and and again, I'm not making any excuses, but Mac is on a good day 6'2.5". KB is undersized. She's 6'1". Lex is 6'3". And so you could name a few things, whether we just didn't get inside position, whether it, the rebound bounced off, it was a long rebound based on a long shot that just didn't go our way. At the end of the day, it's, we work on it, just like we work on free throw shooting, just like we work on other fundamental things. We work on rebounding. We talked about rebounding. It just, like I said, we didn't do a good enough job today. And, we got to be much better in order to beat a team like Stanford. You can't give up, that many offensive rebounds. Although when you think about second chance points, they only had 13, right? And so you can look at the discrepancy in rebounding, and there were 19 of them, but it's not like that. The stat sheet is filled up with, Stanford getting, having 30 points off of second chance points. It's not like that. It was 13-10. So got to be better. Just got to be better. Simply just, that's the answer.
You talked as well yesterday kind of about improving defensively. To hold Stanford to the 29 of 70 from shooting was that something that kind of you saw as a bit of an improvement?
No doubt. I thought we were, and again, we gave up some things that maybe if you were here or if you watched, it looked easy. Some of our, we had to make some adjustments with them setting some post to post switches inside the arc, which needed to be automatic switches, and they weren't great screens from time to time. So our kids got a little bit, is it a switch? Is it not a switch? It's not a great screen. And so we had to clean that up, at halftime. But, I give our kids credit. Like I said, Nikki, I thought was tremendous on the ball. We just, like I said, I'm really pleased with the way we guarded today. And I do think we made improvements in that area. But there's going to be more to be made against a Miami team here in a day, a little over a day, I guess. So.
Hey, Coach. Down by 2 with about 37 or 37 and a half seconds left, and Stanford has the ball. You opted to let your defense roll. Talk to us about your confidence in the defense at that point.
Well, it's just that, again, we're playing with an experienced team, veteran team, and, we just tried to gas them up in that last time out and told them that we were going to play it out and we were going to have, 7 seconds, we thought, at least if we get the rebound, get a stop and a rebound to advance the ball, and have a shot at either, tying it up or, winning it. And so they did exactly what we asked them to do. And that was get a big stop, because that, you could say risky, but that's just how much confidence we have in those, our players in that moment.
Hey, Coach, happy Thanksgiving. I wanted to ask you about, the vibes in the locker room after. Was there a lot of sadness, or does your team have that ability to be able to bounce back, erase the slate, and, come back stronger on Saturday?
Well, they're disappointed, but I want them to be disappointed. You have an opportunity to play against a team like Stanford, who has, except for their point guard, 13 out of 14, I think their kids have returned. This is a national championship, team a year ago. And so the fact that we gave ourselves a chance and, like I said, could have shot the ball better and maybe the outcome would have been a little bit different. But our kids are disappointed, certainly, and we're disappointed as a staff. But we talk about bounce back ability all the time. And so this is going to be a great test for us, just to just see if we have that in a day and a half, or like I said, what day do we play? Saturday, on Saturday. So, again, I love this group and I love how tough they are. My bet is that they're going to feel bad. That's what we do around here. We feel bad for ourselves for a couple hours after a tough, game of falling short. And then the next day, man, it's time to go back to work and figure out how we're going to beat a really good Miami team.
Do you have anything else for Coach? Go ahead, Doug.
Great.
Doug's got one more for you. I'm sorry, Coach.
Terry, this is a great early season matchup. There's another one before the 2 other top 5 teams.
Yeah.
It seems women's basketball, everyone is playing everyone early on. Is that just good for the sport, having all these great matchups?
No doubt. You and I talked last week just about the field and how great it was going to be for our game and growing our game. And, just having all these talented teams down here, says a lot about the fact that, we all want to be tested early, I think. And for us, we have so much respect for our league and just wanting to prepare our kids, for what they have to look forward to ahead. But this is great for our game, that all these great teams are willing to come down here and, play against each other. And like I said, just get tested early, just to kind of a barometer to see where we're at, as a group. And as I mentioned in my opening comments, this is going to serve us well at some point, down the road. So great. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
I think Tara went to send her a pair of those pants. She said it's one thing she's jealous of when she played again. There was no pants. Yeah.
We will.
You're sending her a holiday.